What up? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes. It is still day 185 of Dave's Daily D, video numero dos of Dave's Daily D, Dave's Daily Discussions. You know me. I'm Dave. And you know, the sun is out and there is nothing to complain about. You know, it's another day to be thankful for, as we always say, and to acknowledge it and to give power to that optimism just sets everything off. To really acknowledge that, hey, I could not be here right now. Things could be worse. Pretty simple. Wake up in the morning, make your bed. Task completed. How could you go wrong? How could you go wrong? How could you go wrong? We've got some momentum. We are rolling on the videos, and you know, things are going great. I mean, the month is slow. I'm trying to get things going in that regard, but you know, personal life, doing my best. I'm hitting the gym, doing my thing, and just trying to be all that I can be. And there's so much dedication, so much drive, so much inspiration for myself that I want to spread to so many other people, because I want to make a difference. As I say so often, I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference. I want to make a difference. I want to change the world somehow, some way. I know there's something here. I am here to do something. And if you don't know what that thing is, start thinking about it. Start looking at it. What are you good at? What are you great at? What do you want to accomplish? I know what I want. I didn't know years ago. I knew the skills that I had. I wasn't as sure of them, or I didn't realize them as much. That's why maybe I was full of myself. But as time has went, there are some things that I am just really good at. And that is why I do these videos, this content, because I want to make that difference. And I won't give up. Hashtag one step, hashtag one rep. One step, one rep. So important, guys. Just put one foot forward, put one in front of the other. Start moving forward. It's pretty simple mechanics. So I just wanted to bring another video here. Got out of the gym. I did a double workout today. I did bicep, tricep twice. I did some cardio. I missed the abs. I'll have to do that later. I'll hold myself accountable. I put out a little logo art, Google Slides. Shout out to Google Slides. Shout out to my friend Andrea for putting me on to Google Slides. I was on Android, and I had a good app that worked pretty well for me. It took some time to really find it. And then when I switched over to Apple, you know, I cannot find an app. I'm not opposed to paying, but there's no reason to. But I cannot find a free app that is not just ad-filled, just lack of color, or lack of fonts, or lack the ability to add photos or clip. I mean, there's so many things that I do with my logos and creativity with the logos that I can't do with some of these apps. Google Slides does it all. It allows me to do whatever font. It has my audio wide font that I love. It allows me to change the size, change the color, customize the color. I can search the internet for any vision or image that I want and add it in there and customize it. Obviously being careful of copyright. It just allows me to do so much, and I'm so thankful for it. So it's going to bring things back up to the level again. I put that clip art, I put that little logo out for Juicebox Thursday. Have not discussed or talked about Juicebox Thursday in a little while. Put out the nice pretty blue eyes. I'll put them out. Settle down. Settle down. I know the eyes are out. I know the arms are out, but it's okay. So, with that being said, I know I'm just in a good mood, guys. Even with a rough day and a slow day, we're bringing it up. So, logo, put out Juicebox Thursday, and I put some words in there that basically were, you know, everybody has a story. I want to help people get them stories out. Everybody has been through some things. Everybody has, you know, hit some sort of rock bottom, some low. Everybody has gone through some stuff. Everybody's accomplished some things, and some people are proud of them things. There's a lot of people out there that have gone through some things that other people are going through right now or may go through. And those things that they went through, that experience, they can put out insight and knowledge and expertise on some of those things to help somebody else. They could potentially save a life. And I want to use my platform, my ability to talk and work with people and be sympathetic and empathetic to help allow people to tell their stories and what they've went through, allow them to talk about their success, allow them to put out what they've got going on, to spread their word, to allow them to be heard, to overcome, to help inspire, to give confidence. So many things that I want to do. And I'm working on it to where I can try to, if you're watching this and you want to, let me know. Send me a message, comment, whatever it is. The comments are back active again. Let me know. If you want to talk about something, if you want to get in on it, I have attached my YouTube to my Discord. I have better internet at home now, so I want to either use the laptop or however. I know that you can do a lot of things with YouTube, Discord, Zoom to try to get, to get a video chat. Even if it's not a live feed, if I can figure out how to record it and then post it, whatever the case may be, I want to start getting more people involved, talking to them, and start sharing stories. I mean, this thing is not stopping. I am not stopping the train. I'm not slowing it down. We're going to continue taking it to the next level. And the next level is to continue putting out content, continue putting out better content, work on getting towards editing at some point, growing this thing, whether it's by myself or not. And if I can get people that want to talk about their stories on video, not just for me, not for just for my brand, but for them, for other people who might need that information, that's what I want to do. Anything that I can do to help anybody, that's what I want to do. And if I can put videos out talking to people and letting them express themselves, because when I express myself, when I feel heard, when I feel like I matter, when I feel like other people, I'm making a difference, or people are actually valuing what I'm doing or what I'm saying, all that stuff, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to listen to somebody and help them. So if I can get anybody who was willing to talk, that wants to talk about things they've overcome, about things they've went through, about how they hit rock bottom, they didn't think they'd make it through, they didn't know if they were going to wake up the next day because they were going through some tough times, and now they're on top of the world succeeding. They have made it further than they ever thought they could. Those stories are so important, and there's so many people that don't get to express them. And to be able to talk about it just gives so much positive energy. To be able to allow other people to hear it and be motivated or know that and have hope that they can do it, so powerful. And just to listen to somebody talk about what they've been through and what they've accomplished, and to watch the passion in their eyes as they talk about it, as I do every single day in these videos, trying to look at the camera as much as I can as I'm driving safely. It's just such a thing. And if I can help anybody with the platform I'm trying to create to talk, even if there's people who do not know where to turn, do not know what to do, if I can give advice, if I can listen to them, if I can help point them in a direction, if I can help put a video out that might, spark somebody else's interest, that might be able to give them a tip through me or directly to them to help them with an answer to what they're going through, or their block, their mental block, any of that stuff. Anything I can do to make an inspiration or just a change in a positive manner for somebody, I want to do it. So I wanted to bring another video out this evening to express that, what that logo was, what the goals are going forward. I always want to keep moving forward. It's a thing that a lot of people tell me. There's a lot of things that I do. I don't make the same mistake twice. I'm very driven, and I'm good at just about anything that I do. And I do it to a high level because I don't want to put my touch or my stamp or my name on something that is not great. I don't care if I've never done it before. If I pick it up, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to try to do it as best as I can, and I'm usually going to do it better than a lot of people can. It's not cocky, it's confidence, because if I put my mind to something, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it well. I don't like to lose. I don't like to fail. They are going to happen, but I don't enjoy it, and I try my best not to allow it. And there's one thing that people know about me, is that I'm a big personality. I'm very intense. I'm very passionate. And when I want something, I go for it. And nothing can stop me. So anybody who wants to get involved, anybody who wants to talk about their situations, their stories, anybody who wants to work, I want to get a podcast going. It's in the works. Anybody who wants to get involved. I mean, the podcast is just going to be, probably random for the most part. It's just going to be talking about things. I'm going to try to, game plan and stuff, but it's going to be, video podcast or just a podcast about, daily life. I mean, it can spin into anything. Sports, it can spin into daily life, just thoughts, future, and whatever. Those are the goals. I want to do more. I want to put out content. I want to make a difference. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is I'm passionate. I love to talk, and I love to express myself. And if I can express myself and make a difference, by golly, I'm going to do it. So, with that being said, this is video number 2, day 185 still on Dave's Daily D. Dave's Daily Discussions. Y'all got to see the arms. Yeah, you got to see the eyes. I love my eyes. As I said before, my favorite feature on myself is my eyes. My favorite and first thing that I always notice on somebody else is their eyes. So important. Eye contact is so important. And they're just such a beauty. There's such beauty in eyes. My dogs have brown eyes. And growing up, I never thought anything much of brown eyes. I always heard the song Brown Eyed Girl, and you're like, whatever. But then I look at my dogs, and I just look at people's eyes who have brown eyes, and they have almost an orange hue to them, an orange tint, an orange glow, especially in the sunlight. And I love my dog's eyes because they look so gorgeous, and they're brown, but they look orange. And I love my blue eyes, but I love my dogs, and I love their eyes. It's like looking into the eyes for me is like looking up at the stars. The stars are so important to me. Looking up into a star-filled night, a clear sky of stars, it's just the best feeling in the world, just being out there in the middle of the night, looking at the stars, seeing shooting stars. Me looking into somebody's eyes is like looking into the stars. You can just see a galaxy in them. You can see just a whole world of hope and passion in somebody's eyes. Especially when you can empower them and help them believe. And help, if they're a bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, they're excited, they're happy. There's just such beauty in a positive, happy person's eyes, no matter what color they are. It's something different. It's out of this world, and it makes me think of the Men in Black. There's I forget what it is, but it shows the Earth, and it's on like a keychain or whatever. And it's anybody who's seen Men in Black knows that scene. Can't remember if it's at the beginning or the end or whatever, but it's in that. I think it's in the beginning, but it's just I can't even explain it. But with that being said, I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, if you even get this far in the video, I don't know how many people actually get to watch the entire video. I ramble. I put a lot of content into it, but hey, I do me. And but if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube. Join the Facebook group. Follow the Instagram. Like, comment, share, direct message. If you want to get on video talking, or if you don't want to get on video and you just want to do audio, whatever, however you got to do it. If you want to tell your story, if you want to talk about your rock bottom, if you want to talk about your extreme highs, your extreme lows, whatever the case is, if you just want to shoot it out and talk about things, whatever it is, let's get it going. Reach out to me and we'll set something up, okay? Have a good day, everybody. Make the most of it. The clouds are coming out, but there was some sun out. Let's make the best of it. Even on a rainy day, to make the most of it. So I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. I'll see y'all tomorrow.